Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick little video about writers and their typewriters because that's something I'm kind of into a bunch at the minute. So here we go. And here is Charles Bukowski, one of my favorites, in his dirty ass room, drinking with some chick. This is just to give you a little idea about Bukowski. He's the author of Post Office, Factotum, Women, Ham on Rye, Hollywood, and many others. And that's him at his typewriter when he was quite young. Um, a fancy looking little machine right there. And that's him a bit older on a slightly newer typewriter. He's probably listened to the horse races on that radio right there. He was quite the gambler. And here's him much older, with the same radio, same shitty typewriter, and yeah, some things never change. But yeah, and now this is him completely giving up on women and deciding that his new electric typewriter is worth some hot attention. Fred, hush. All right, who do we got next here? We got, Hunter S. Thompson with his electric typewriter in his very chill looking office. I don't know if that's his office or not, but that looks real chill. And now we have scary William S. Burroughs with his real. I wish I knew like the names of typewriters. If you know the names of any of these, please leave them down below. They're just super interesting. Look at how like slim and tiny that is. I'm sure that is a portable. Gosh, that's amazing. I love it. I would love that. So, he's the writer again of like Junkie, Naked Lunch, Queer, The Hippos Were Boiled in Their Tanks. And here's some Naked Lunch stuff just because the cockroach typewriter is super interesting. And there's not many keys on it, but I don't think typing's even really important. And then we have the weird head. I can't remember what those creatures are called, but pretty soon here, jism is going to start pouring out of those tubes on his head. And here's just an awesome picture of William S. Burroughs holding a big ass knife because he is fucking bonkers batshit crazy. Was bonkers bullshit crazy. Here's Elmore Leonard with a typewriter, and look at that awesome phone. I have like a weird thing about lamps and phones, like vintage lamps and phones. But that typewriter is pretty sexy. Now here is a picture of him, and this is on the back of either Glitz or Freaky Deaky. I can't remember. Is it? I don't know. It's on something. Here's Joe Strummer from The Clash typing out some stuff. You could see that he might not be the best typer in the world. There's a lot of scribbles on that. Look at those tiny ankles. What the fuck's going on? This is a wonderful painting of Isaac Asimov. I love this painting. And look at that awesome freaking 60s goddamn typewriter. It's so like pastel. Ugh. Love it. That's gorgeous. That's a great painting. And here's a dirty ass office. This is Ray Bradbury. Look at that cassette tape spinner. It's pretty sexy. Yeah, he's known, I guess, for having a completely junked office. Look at this. Look at the table next to him. Like there's just stacks of shit. He doesn't even know what they are. No big deal. But I like that blue, his desk. And that typewriter is super crazy. Okay, now this is Edgar Wallace, who super prolific writer. He used a dictaphone, and that's what he's talking into right there. And what it would do is make grooves in a wax cylinder that's right there. You could see it. And he would just talk his stories into that and then give it to his secretary to type out. And that's H.P. Lovecraft's typewriter. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. I don't think you could even type on that thing, but it's pretty cool. Here's Mickey Spillane next to a book rack of all of his books in order. Super hot. I love that. Cuffs, rocking it. And this is him typing. Now, he's like the 50s and he is super like Americana. Like, what? And look at his hunting and pecking. What a douche. Come on, Mickey. Learn how to fucking type. You're getting paid enough. There's David Goodis, a very prolific writer of noir and hard-boiled detective fiction. I love looking out his window. Oh my gosh, what's that? Not the dog, the legs. Who? What? What's going on here? Look at that typewriter. Oh, this is Jackie Collins with her amazing hair, great lashes, and a baby on a table by itself. Here's Harlan Ellison looking like a suave Mudder Hubbard. Look at that awesome old MasterCard sticker on the window. That's cool. Oh, and here's Robert E. Howard looking like he's about to kill someone, either writing a book about boxing or Conan. So that's cool. He's a psychopath. And here is, look at how high those pants are. High-waisted John D. MacDonald. Smoking a pipe and a crepe. And writing some Travis McGee stuff. Yes, this is a picture of Morrissey with a typewriter and a bathtub. I'm a Morrissey fan. Shoot me. All right. Here's Ayn Rand looking extremely happy for someone who wrote Anthem. I think she should be a little more downcast, personally. Carter Brown, I love you. I love you, Carter Brown. I love you. I love you. Oh, and here's Kurt Vonnegut, sitting cross-legged on the floor, typing, as one does. Probably something really snarky. Oh my goodness. Who is this? Holy torpedoes, Batman. That's Alice Dunham. She was a Playboy playmate and a writer. This is Dashiell Hammett, the author of The Maltese Falcon, Red Harvest. So, oh my gosh, we got some cutoffs. Who's this? A table on a table. Am I in the Twilight Zone? No, this is Stan Lee, a famous creator of Marvel Studios. Yeah. Oh, and here's Frank Herbert looking like Opie from Andy Griffith Show, and he's typing up something that looks a lot more put together than some other people with the long pages. And there's him later in life looking like Grover from Sesame Street. And he is probably typing some sequel to Dune, as one does at their little tiny wooden desk. That's a tiny desk. Oh, and there's Anthony Burgess, author of Clockwork Orange. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hang on. Wait a second. Why do you have a woman laying in front of your fireplace for no reason while you're typing? Oh, here's another lunatic. This is Robert Bloch, author of Psycho. Go figure. He is going to blow us all up. Oh, and here is L. Ron Hubbard, great pulpster, also invented a religion that makes celebrities give him and his estate tons of money. Not too shabby. Oh, here's Stanley Kubrick with a cute little yellow typewriter on the set of The Shining doing some rewrites. Look at that cute little yellow typewriter. I almost called it a computer. Good God. Here's Daphne du Maurier plotting to kill you for spying on her while she was typing something awful. Not awful in a bad way. I like her. Patricia Highsmith sucking on a cigarette, typing a typewriter. Oh, and here's George Orwell. How come everyone looks like a fucking lunatic with their typewriter? Do I look like a lunatic? I'm asking. Oh, and here's Donald E. Westlake, a.k.a. Richard Stark. But, oh my gosh. Joan Collins. How did you get in here, Joan Collins? Excuse me. That's a lovely typewriter, Joan Collins. Look at your dainty fingers, Joan Collins. What? What's that? Oh no, I couldn't, Joan Collins. Zoe would never approve of that, Joan Collins. Oh, Joan Collins, stop. I'm sorry, Joan Collins. It'll never work between you and me. I'm really, really sorry. Yeah? Yay. If you know what any of those typewriters were, please leave them down below. That would be really interesting. Um, and yeah, hey, Bert. And that's about it. So I'll see you guys probably tomorrow.